So today's job is looking at the caliper on this Mazda 2. The disc on this side, it's wearing on this back side, and it's rubbing the pad off a lot because the piston's sticking in the caliper. So I'm going to strip the caliper, have a look at the seal, put it back together, and put new discs and pads on both sides while we're on. Doesn't really need disc on the other side, but I'll put them on as a pair. 2 bolts, and that's the piston free, so we'll undo the hydraulics out. Caliper off. Pad's about knackered on that side, so it definitely needs looking at. Hopefully it'll come apart alright. Right, that's off. All pretty straightforward. Off to the bench. To get the piston out, I normally just pressurise it with a bit of compressed air, and it just saves getting bloody eagle beaks on the end of the piston and damaging it. So I just gradually increase the pressure. Now just gradually adjust the pressure and hopefully it will come out, unless it's seized solid. There we are, move there. What's that? Not quite 30 psi. Right, I've released the pressure, taking the thing off, and I'll put a smaller block in. Just a little hammer. Same pressure, and just open the valve. I'll close it more. There we go. Release the pressure. I might be able to wobble that out now. That's literally just about to fall out. Just needed a wobble by hand. I'll give this a bit of a clean up. See if we can get rid of the stiction. Well, that's clearly the problem, where it was sticking. All that build up of rubber and muck on there. So we'll get that cleaned up. Just use some extra fine Scotch Brite on it and some brake cleaner, and it's cleaned up lovely, extra fine to the grey. Don't know what sort of coating's on this piston. It's weird, from a foreign land, I reckon. So don't know, I guess more modern stuff must have that on. Don't do modern stuff though, really. So yeah, that's cleaned up nicely, so I'll pop the seal out of the cylinder and we'll clean that up and inspect that. It's not bloody metal. I've just tested it with a magnet. So you've got a metal ring where it touches the pad and applies the pressure, and I suppose will deal with the heat better maybe from the pad. But it's like a Tufnol type material. It won't be Tufnol, I'm sure, but yeah, weird. Just bonded onto the bit of metal. No visible damage to the seal, no chunks out of it or anything like that, so I can go back in and I'll keep my eye on it. Just see if we get a weep. If we do, we'll have to have a new seal kit. But local factors don't do the seal kits anymore. You have to get them off the internet, so you never know what you're getting. So I'll stick with the original if it works. Right, cleaned the groove out, popped the seal back in, lubricated it. Now for the piston back in. So I've worked the piston in and out a few times now. It's going quite smoothly. So if I go down to 20 psi and just increase it slightly. Oh, that wasn't, it was 10 psi. Right, that's 20 psi, and it's just coming out nice and smoothly. The slider pins seem alright, they're quite free, but took them out, just cleaned a bit of rust off the end that's just under that gaiter. I'll re-grease them and put them in. Clean the retaining clips up a bit. I might just give them a bit more of a rub looking at them, then put new pads in and we're back to assembly. In fairness, they do slide a little bit easier now they've been out, cleaned and re-greased. So hopefully between the two being done, between that and the piston, hopefully it'll retract now and won't just rub that inside pad off.